So hello everyone, today I'm going to do a video about Talim. This is a review. I took 2 weeks to understand and play with her, and yes, she's my main for now, and I'm waiting on setsuka. Well, Talim always been my favorite since Calibur 2. But so let's get started. So I'm picking Talim, and I'm going to use Talim against Talim. Let's go to, I guess you can go to, I need to pick a good stage. I really like this slow stage. It's like my favorite stage. I also like the moonlight stage, but that's too much walls, and the area of that map is pretty small. So for short, I'm gonna say Talim is above average. She's a good character if you know how to play with her. She's really quite useful. I like her. I love her. I love her design. You know, she's a high level, but she has a lot of flaws that needs to be addressed. So I'm gonna begin with her moveset. One, I'm gonna tell you this right now. She has too many high attacks. She has less tracking, and she can get punished a lot, and she does because almost all her moves is unsafe. Unlike every other character that you fight, almost every other character in the game moves are completely safe. I know that doesn't make no sense, but for short, she has too many highs, man. Way too many highs for moves that doesn't need to have highs. And her medium attacks are only good to a certain degree. What needs to be changed about her is that I feel that she needs to have high, medium, high when it comes to most of her attacks. Not her base attack. Her buster move can just stay with high. That's reasonable enough. But her rapid spiral needs to be high, medium, high. High, medium, high. And the reason why I say this is because most of her damage comes from her base attack and her low attack, the sweeping thing. You can change it to other things, of course, but if you want your maximum damage, this is her go-to. The reason why I say that is because if you pay attention to her attacks, it looks like her second hit is a medium. I know it doesn't make no sense, but if you pay attention not to the lining, but to the weapon itself, it looks like she's doing a medium. And honestly, she gets punished for doing this normal combo alone, because the wind Kreml doesn't have no guard impact. I'm gonna talk about guard impact later, but I want to just talk about the moves. Now, some of these moves don't make no sense, and there's some moves that's actually missing in the game. But for stars, I really want to talk about hitbox, so let me continue with that. One, I feel like her wind dance needs to be high medium, her mirror thing needs to be medium, and, well, you know, she has this one move, which is basically right down here. The Waka Simpa. There used to be 2 moves that was in Soul Calibur 4, but they took it out of this. I don't understand why, but it's literally it's in the game. It's still in the game. One, when you activate your awakening, if you do B kick AA, that second hit is supposed to be this attack. Like, basically, see that combo? This is her Waka Shampa, her Waka Sapa that I'm talking about. But this, if you add, this used to be the last hit of that Awakening Gauge combo was supposed to be part of this combo. I don't understand why they took that out. They should just kept that in the game. That needs to come back because it was a lot reliable. She used to have a back B move. That is not in the game either. It needs to come back as well because it used to be a high medium actually. It used to be like 3 hits. Now her vocal attacks, most of them are good to a certain degree, but they are not useful. The reason why I say that is because, one, I hate that when you use reversal edge, it eats up more of your health than anyone else you would use. Like, let's just say if you was using reversal edge, not a lot, but you can see that it takes more of your health meal than the average person that uses reversal edge. I don't know why that, but I realize I think it's because of her damage. Her damage is so low, she can't really outbreak soul gauge like every other cast in the game, and her damage needs to be increased. But let's continue what I was about to say. One, I'm gonna talk about her gut slicer. She has good mediums. I mean, her good vocal attacks, but I wish that they can imply. Well, before I go with gut slicer, I want to talk about her Capellina Fury. I'm gonna call it Fury. Um, she's have these two Soul Calibur moves. Well, she's have this BB combo in Soul Calibur 2, which I hate how they didn't imply this into the game. They should add her BB move, I don't know the name of it, into her Fury BBB in this one. Which means it's like what she does is she does like basically imagine this move, but what it does is she does like a Wisen hook to she does like a Wisen hook to a low hook with one hand. It's like a punch combination that she does. It was very useful, very fast, and it's not in this game. I wish they can add it towards this. That would make her really good in a lot of ways. Also, she doesn't have any tracking, and her lingo potential kind of sucks. I'm gonna do some rank matches to show you what I'm talking about, but I'm not trying to make this a long video. So let's continue. One, let's talk about where we was at. Oh yeah, a gut slicer. One, they need you showing down her time charge for this attack. It takes forever, and when you play with people online, if you try to get the timing right, it's not on point. Let's continue with her moves. Also, Blue Sky needs to have a short time charge as well. It's not it's good, but when you're playing against people online, when you start beating them, they start fucking up the connection, and the connection just gets terrible. Her kicks isn't really. I mean, her kicks are fine. I'm not gonna talk about her kicks. I think the only problem is I think her divine wind needs to be medium. To be honest with you, I hate that it's a high. Her icy wind move is okay. Her showering blaze, I don't really understand why it's a charge, and I wish that it could come out. I wish that the move can come out just fast enough. It's kind of slow. Think about it. You can easily get punished for it, and the damage is basically the same. So there's really nothing new. Crosswind needs to be medium. Medium. I don't understand why this is a high move. Look at this. I don't understand that. Let me continue. Oh yeah, and her desert wind sucks. I don't know why this is in the game. Look at this. By the time you do that, you're gonna get punished. It's very punishable. It's not even reliable. I'm telling you that right now. Now her 8 wins. Her flowing gale hook needs to be medium. Look, it looks like it's medium, but it's high. I don't understand the hits of these attacks. It looks like it's supposed to be medium, but it's high. I don't understand that. I hate that it's like that. This move, I really don't. I'm not gonna say it's good and bad, but they need to decrease the charge time for last hit. That needs to come out much faster than this is, because it's slow as shit. It's very slow. And her Superman punch, which I missed it. I passed it actually. Yeah, this needs to be a medium, because you can just literally duck this move. I duck it all the time, and people hate it. I can actually show you this, because I'm not bullshitting. Just to show you that I'm not bullshitting. Look at this. So, okay, so imagine if you're gonna punch me in my face, right? Look at that. No lie. You can literally duck this move. It doesn't take a lot to duck this move. You can just duck it. And just say, yeah, you can't hit me, you suck. So, that's my proof right there about that move. Now, let's continue back to her movesets. I also feel that when it comes to, when it comes to her windmill, I hate that this is a high. There's really no stun value to this move. It's really good for rotation. Like, to be honest, this move is really good for rotation. I just wish that this move can have stun value. If you really pay attention to it, it has none. So if I try to kick someone in the face, you can see that if it's on counter, you can't chain it. You can't really chain it, but I wish you can at least or try to. That would be pretty useful if I can do something with this move, but I cannot. Now, also her grabs. I feel like when you do Wind Charmer, she has this grab you can do. This needs to be a special medium. The reason why I say that because people can evade this move and they can literally, well, stop it. So I want to talk about her special moves. Now, one thing for sure is that her special moves, I'm not going to go into depth with all of these, but I'm going to go with her just stance. Okay, so Wind Fury can negate horizontal attacks. There's a certain point, it will guard impact and attack. It basically gives you a free hit. What I don't like about this is that I feel like this move alone needs to negate not just horizontal but vertical attacks. I feel like it needs to negate vertical and horizontal attacks, including low hits. That has to be off with vertical and horizontals. But you can easily pressure it. You can easily get punished from doing a kick or a guard, like a grab. That's what it needs to apply. The reason I say this because she doesn't have anything to hit at this point, and she needs some kind of defense way to keep up with everyone in the game. When it comes to Ivy, Siegfried, Nightmare, even Garo, they all have cheap tracking and attacks that just outshine her in every way, including Terra. Terra is like Talim's weakness. Actually, Terra is basically Talim 2.0. Terra can just do one button, 5 hits, 50 damage. Terra's damage is completely stupid, by the way. So let me continue. For stars, so let's just say if I did like a kick, there would be a certain point. You can actually negate a lot of horizontal attacks. But once you get that repent, it's a free hit. The timing we get used to, but I abuse this shit so much. It's a free constant hit. And of course, you get the you do get the counter damage after you repent the attack. So you do still get the damage, and that damage is really good. This is why she's a defense character. Now, when I was talking about her special moves, I also feel that her Wind Charmer needs to have guard impact from horizontal and vertical attacks from medium but not high. The reason I say this is because people will be doing medium all the time and you can't really stop it, and most of everyone, including I should say Zazamel vertical attacks has much greater tracking than Talim's neutral horizontal tracking. I know it not make sense. I'm gonna do some gameplays, a few, like 2, to show you what I'm talking about. I feel like her Black Leap needs to have guard impact when it comes to vertical and horizontals, but not lows and not kicks, which you can easily punish her. When it comes to a Windsault, it should have no guard impact at all, but it does need vertical. There should be vertical alone. It stops vertical high and mediums. So short, Wind Charmer stops all vertical and horizontals, mediums and highs, but not lows and not kicks. When it comes to Wind Fury, it negates everything, including lows, except for kicks, grabs. Her Windsault is just pure vertical alone, just vertical hits. And her Wind Leap can negate basically medium horizontals and medium vertical attacks, but no kicks and no low attacks. The reason why I say this because she does need more defensive when it comes to her evasion move. Because if once you know her well enough, you can easily punish her. And I'm not making any excuse. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna also talk about, well, that's it. That's it. That's all I have to say about Talim. And this is why she needs a tune-up. She's overall good, but compared to her range and her damage alone, she suffers a lot. And she can easily get punished because almost all her moves is unsafe, and almost all her moves that she has is completely pointless to do in the game. She has a lot of moves in this game that is pointless. I don't know why it's in here, but she does need a lot of mediums and to give her at least the edge if they're not going to do anything else. But that's it with Talim. And this is my review, and this is why I feel that needs to happen with her.